The most underrated adult jokes in Cartoon Network history, part 2. If you haven't seen part 1, check it out after this video. It's the highest viewed video on my channel up to this day, as we speak. This might pass it, to be honest with you. I got 5 different cartoons for this one, and I'm gonna kick it off with Adventure Time.
Spoon!
No, wait, I don't want to do this.
Wrap those gorgeous pythons around me!
Slime Princess's Nightclub. Is it Triple Cray or Triple X? This one comes from the same episode, Love Games, that I had mentioned in the last one that I did, the last video.
Largeth and Guillermo, very nice. Yeesh.
While doing the rewatch for the first adult jokes video that I made on this, I paid real close attention to this scene with Tree Trunks and Finn.
Tree Trunks and Mr. Pig, what are you doing here?
Oh, we always come here when we want to shake it, Finn. It's the only triple cray rated disco in all of Ooh.
After that dialogue, I knew once I made another video like this, I'd have to include that conversation. Tree Trunks is a freak. Number 2 is Pie Contest from Regular Show. The one y'all said I had a bias over. The joke comes in when Mordecai and Rigby eat Margaret's pie.
Oh, delicious!
In a pie eating contest. Taken out of context, it sounds super wrong. Now, if you didn't know, eating pie is just a euphemism, a funny euphemism for thrashing a woman's downstairs with your mouth. Mordecai and Rigby are tasked with judging pies after they asked to do it, and so they realize it's much more of a burden than they thought when they were tasked with eating Margaret's pie.
Ready to try my pie?
And it wasn't a good pie either. And I find it funny, it's almost as if this episode was taken out of context. It means Margaret would have really bad hygiene issues, if you know what I'm saying. And what's always made this episode hilarious to me is Mordecai's judging of her pie toward the end.
Margaret, your pie! It was the worst pie I've ever seen. Somehow it was burned and raw. It tasted like barf.
Number 3, Gumball's blowjob.
What are they talking about?
Darwin!
In this episode, Gumball pretty much prostituted himself. But it's actually worse because Alan doesn't even pay Gumball for inflating him, if you know what I'm saying.
Thanks, Gumball.
Whatever, man.
Gumball's face in this scene shows how true rock bottom actually looks. Number 2, Total Drama.
I hear you, dude.
I'm not a dude!
Man, please. I can see you're a dude.
This show is loaded with adult jokes, but I'm gonna focus on Revenge of the Island for this one, because it's one that persists throughout almost the entire season. So Lightning, much like me when I was younger watching this, thought Joe was a dude for almost the whole season. So when they were both on the verge of dying in this cave of all places, the context of this joke makes this scene way funnier.
Man, I never kissed a Super Bowl ring.
And I've never kissed a guy.
Yeah, it's cool, dude. Lightning don't judge.
Number 1, The Luck of the Ed from Ed, Edd n Eddy.
Ed, there's a new invention called soap. Have you heard of it?
This episode is one big Playboy joke. Eddie's mom was cleaning out his room and was gonna throw out his brother's magazines, which were handed down to Eddie. And because it's Ed, Edd n Eddy, they didn't say it outright, but they just had to be porn mags, for sure. It's a double entendre highlighted by Eddie's dialogue.
Quick, hide these magazines.
Hide these magazines?
What are you, a parrot? Hide them quick. Go run. Hurry up, run. Quick. But luckily, I was able to save them. Magazine.
The text smeared by the damp sludge.
It's the pictures I'm worried about.
Then, later in the episode, you got Double D's condom gloves. And it's got a cock bulge for every finger. Who the heck was this glove made for? Doofy? Then there's Eddie's clever and funny line to Ed.
Look what I found, guys. I tell you I love you, Ed, but I ain't that kind of guy.
Alright y'all, so that was the video. I'm gonna do another one solely on Total Drama jokes because it's loaded with adult jokes. Just funny clips in general. That show is hilarious. And if you haven't seen the first one I made of this, watch it after this video. Alright. That and other shows, just let me know what other shows y'all want to see. And yeah, that was a video. I'll see y'all in the next one. See ya.